So I mentioned last game that the Kings were 1-15-1 when they give up the first goal. I can happily say they are now 2-15-1 when giving up the first goal, and I could not be happier that it happened against the Vegas Golden Knights, whom I loathe with a fiery passion. It's because of Vegas that I no longer really hate the Sharks. I actually kind of feel okay about the Sharks now. I also don't hate Chicago anywhere near as much, which is really, really saying something. Because like I've said before, at least Chicago has years and years of hockey history to back it up. These Vegas fans came into our house and wanted to disrespect us? Hell no. And that's exactly what the Kings said. So when Vegas got their first goal 5 minutes into it, because dear God, Quickie, stay in your damn nets. I mean, you're good when you're in your net. You can be really solid. But, you can't stick handle, so please stop doing that and just kind of stay where you are. So Vegas gets their first goal, and you could have sworn it was a Vegas home game from the amount of fans that were there and obnoxious. So the Kings didn't take to that too kindly. Finally, something got fire underneath their asses, and they actually did something. And the first one was from the new kid, Scherbak, who we actually picked up before Leipzig, that guy, who I love, by the way, we'll get to. So Scherbak, this is his first game that he has cleared immigration and was able to play. And boy, did he make it count. This is about 8 minutes in. So 2 or 3 minutes after their stupid Vegas goal. So he comes flying down the right-hand side of the ice there, just picks the perfect spots. And you know that Fleury is a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, so it's not like he's some kind of rookie goalie that we don't know how to get past. No, this is a good goalie. So that shot was stunning. And suddenly the Kings are tied and things don't seem quite as bad. They're not super clean with their breakouts. They still have a lot of issues passing the puck kind of to each other. It felt like a game of ping pong for a little bit there, and a lot of the times it was just kind of rolling off their stick, and they really didn't have good placement at all, and stick handling was not their strong suit in the first period. So to be 1-1 was actually pretty good. They actually managed to kill a penalty. I know. Special teams tonight did their jobs? Weird. Not only did they kill every penalty that they had, but when early in the second period, Brayden McNabb, who I have absolutely no love lost between this dude, he took a dumbass penalty. We actually managed to convert the power play. Oh my God, guys, don't look now, but the Kings did a lot of things right. Ah, how exciting! So this second goal was left from Leipzig, and I want to say Martinez, who had issues tonight going back to the locker room. He came back, so he's fine. Thank God. Cliffy, however, had a huge hit in the second period and did not come back, which is concerning to me because Cliffy's been doing this game all of the things that Trevor Lewis used to do, and I think I said this a couple of games ago, where he's just been really solid. He actually battles for the puck. He doesn't give up on it. He makes some very just solid little plays with the puck there. He actually had a breakaway and did manage to get the first shot off, but didn't give up on it. And when his teammate got the next shot off, he tried for the rebound. So that concerns me. But for now, let's focus on the positive things, because there are positive things to think of. Power play goal. How exciting. So this is Luff. So many Luff puns, I'm just not going there. But also a very well-placed goal here. Very exciting to see. And it's 2-1. And we're like, wait, this can't be right. Things are going well. And yes, they were. 2-1 becomes 3-1 without that much difficulty, actually. Still in the second period. We left the second period 3-1, guys. What? So this was perhaps the sassiest goal I've ever seen, and I freaking love Jeff Carter for it. When you first looked at it, you're like, what what were you thinking? But when you look at this replay here, you see he actually planned on banking this puck off this dude's skate and getting it right in the empty net there, right by Fleury. Oh my gosh, Jeff Carter, where have you been all season? Where has this guy been all season? And that's kind of what I was saying by the end of the second period. Like, where has this team been? This team that has defense. What? This team that has offense. Even more shocking for the LA Kings, I know. Just so wonderful to see. Got another penalty at the end of the second period, but I know, amazingly enough, managed to kill that off too, only to be followed by Derek Forbort scoring. 4 goals, guys. The Kings are at 4 legitimate goals. And this Forbort one was just a blast, perfectly placed in a way that the Kings have not been able to do all season. You just see them not being able to pick their shots at all. And tonight they had 4 goals and counting where they saw the spot clearly and managed to get the puck sailing right by the goalie. And oh my gosh, 4-1. And at this point, there aren't even any empty net goals. Like, you look at a 4-1 game the Kings are playing and you got to think, oh yeah, 2 of those were empty net goals at least. No, 4 actual real goals had been scored. And the Vegas wasn't coming back from that. I mean, this was the Kings, so I was on edge for a good deal of the third period. But they actually played like a team in front of Quick, and Quick was doing Jedi-like moves and was solid in net in a way he definitely was not last game. But he's definitely had a different team playing in front of him. This is why it's so frustrating when the Kings lose as much as they do, because you're like, this is what you can do, guys. Look at the amazing plays that you can make. You can actually make stick-to-stick passes work. And you can bail out your goalie when he needs you to. And you can control zone entries. Oh my gosh. So 4-1. Like I said, still a little concerned. It's like 10 minutes left. I'm like, okay, there's still enough time to screw this up. And then they didn't. And then there's, 7 minutes left and still enough time. And 6 minutes left, 5 minutes left. And then we get goal number 5. It's 3 minutes left. And this is around the time I would have expected them to be pulling Fleury if we were down by Quick. But for a good couple of minutes, we were down by Fleury and we got another one past him. 5 legitimate goals. Thompson, with about a minute and a half remaining, manages to secure the Kings' 5th goal and successfully beating the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, things I just love to say. We beat the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes! Now, by no stretch of the imagination does that mean the Kings are out of last place. That's not going to happen for some time. But they have proven that they can do all of the things right, and that conceding the first goal doesn't have to be a death sentence, and that offense is a thing that can happen. Oh my gosh, guys, Toffoli got a point. Carter got a goal. Things that in 2014 were unsurprising. I'd so like to be able to move back to that. So we got the new guy, Sherbak. Really liked him. Got a goal in his first LA Kings game. You got Leipzig. Never going to be able to figure out how to pronounce that guy's name. He is great. Not only did he get an assist on Left's goal, but he was making big hits, and this guy is kind of a tiny guy. I mean, in comparison, he's 5'8", but everybody else in the team is over 6 foot, so 5'8", 5'7" kind of guy. He looks tiny on the ice, but he makes all of his minutes count. I'm really, really excited to see. Please, please, Kings, in a Christmas Hanukkah miracle, let this be the way that the team continues to play. They have a road trip coming up, 4 games, and then they're back here for a couple and in and out. I really want to take this team on the road and see what they can do.